Maybe the reason people don't respect you isn't because you're ugly, isn't because you are not talented, isn't because you are not enough. Maybe it's because you have taught people that your time, your energy, and your heart are available to everyone. And the painful part, you didn't even realize you were doing it. If you have ever felt ignored, taken for granted, or treated like an option, this video might change the way you see yourself forever. Stay till the end because the last reason is the one silently destroying the confidence of thousands of Muslim girls. Nobody talks about how exhausting it feels to always be there for everyone, yet nobody is there for you. You reply instantly, you help everyone, you sacrifice your sleep. You say yes when you want to say no, and somehow people still don't value you. They still disrespect you, they still take you for granted. And slowly you begin questioning your worth. But sis, here's something powerful. Respect does not start when people change. Respect starts when you change. Today, we are going to uncover 17 habits that silently destroy your respect as a Muslim girl and how to rebuild it without becoming rude, arrogant, or cold. Let's begin. 1. You give too much access to everyone. One of the biggest mistakes Muslim girls make is giving VIP access to people who have not earned it. You answer every message, you drop everything when someone calls. You are emotionally available 24/7. And over time, people stop valuing your presence because what is always available is rarely appreciated. Think about it. When your favorite teacher is busy, you value every moment with them. When someone is available every second, you start assuming they will always be there. The same happens to you. Since being kind does not mean being available all the time. Protecting your time is not selfish. Protecting your peace is not selfish. Your energy is gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not everyone deserves unlimited access to it. People begin respecting your presence more and this next habit it is the reason many girls feel trapped in friendships they secretly hate. Second habit is you struggle to say no. You say yes when you are tired, you say yes when you are busy, and you say yes even when it hurts you. Why? Because you are scared people will dislike you. But here is a truth nobody tells you. Every time you say yes to everyone, you say no to yourself, no to your goals, and no to your peace, no to your growth. Imagine this. It's midnight. You planned to study. You planned to pray tahajjud. You planned to work on yourself. Then a friend calls 3 hours later. You are scrolling Instagram and your plans are gone. Not because you lacked discipline, because you lacked boundaries. The strongest girls are not the ones who say yes to everything. They are the ones who know when to say, no, I can't, and say it without guilt because respect grows where boundaries exist. Third is you seek constant approval. This one hurts because many girls don't even realize they are doing it. You post something, then check who liked it, you make a decision, then ask 10 people if it's okay. You wear an outfit, then wait for validation. Slowly, your confidence becomes dependent on other people, and when their approval disappears, so does your self worth. Dear sis, people are allowed to disagree with you. People are allowed to misunderstand you. People are allowed to leave. That doesn't reduce your value. The moment you stop asking everyone for permission to be yourself, you become powerful because confidence is not everyone likes me, but confidence is I will be okay even if they don't. And honestly, the girls who respect themselves the most need the least validation. 4. You neglect your own priorities. You make time for everyone but never for yourself. Remember everyone's birthdays but forget your own goals. You help everyone solve their problems but ignoring your own life. And then one day you wake up feeling stuck, watching everyone move forward while you are standing still. That's not kindness, that's self neglect. Allah gave you one life, one body, one future, one responsibility. You can't pour from an empty cup. If your studies matter, schedule them. If your health matters, protect it. If your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala matters, prioritize it because people respect those who respect their own time. And the next habit might be the biggest reason girls lose respect without realizing it. You don't protect your boundaries. Boundaries are not walls, boundaries are doors. They decide who gets access and who doesn't. Without boundaries, people borrow your peace, steal your focus, drain your energy, and leave you emotionally exhausted. Ever had that friend who only calls when needs something? Ever had someone who constantly crosses your limits? Ever stayed silent because you didn't want drama? That's exactly how disrespect grows. One small compromise, then other, until your entire peace disappears. You try to please everyone. This habit looks kind on the outside, but slowly destroys you on the inside. You want everyone to be happy your friends, your family, your classmates, even people who barely care about you. So, change yourself. You hide your opinions, you stay quiet, you pretend you are okay, and little by little you lose yourself. Here's the painful truth. If you try to please everyone, you will eventually disappoint yourself. And no matter how hard you try, someone will still criticize you, someone will still misunderstand you. Someone will still dislike you. So stop making people your goal. Make Allah your goal. Because the moment you stop chasing everyone's approval, you finally become free. You share too much about your life. Not everything needs to be posted. Not every achievement needs an announcement. Not every struggle needs an audience. So some girls tell everyone their plans, their dreams, their relationships, their goals, and then wonder why they feel drained. Dear sis, privacy is power. The most beautiful things grow in silence. A seed grows underground before it becomes a tree. Your goals deserve the same protection. Sometimes the reason your peace disappears is because too many people have access to your personal life. Keep some things between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not everyone deserves a front row seat to your journey. A powerful Muslimah does not tell everyone what she is building. She lets the results speak. You let others decide for you. What you do think I should do? Should I start this? Should I quit this? Should I post this? Should I wear this? You ask everyone except yourself, and eventually you stop trusting your own judgment. Listen carefully. Advice is helpful, but your life cannot be run by committee. At some point, you have to trust your own akal Allah gave you. You have to make decisions, you have to take responsibility because confidence is built through decisions, not through waiting for permission. The strongest girls are not fearless, they simply trust themselves enough to move forward. You fear rejection. You don't text first, you don't apply, you don't speak up, you don't try. Because what if they reject you? What if they say no? What if you fail? But sis, rejection is not proof you are worthless. It's proof you are trying. Think about it. Every successful person has been rejected. Every confident girl has been rejected. Every strong Muslimah has faced disappointment. The difference, they don't let rejection define them. Sometimes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala closes one door because something better is waiting. Don't fear rejection, fear staying stuck. You complain more than you act. This one is hard because sometimes we don't even notice it. You complain about your regrets, but you don't study consistently. You complain about your body, but avoid healthy habits. You complain about your future, but spend hours scrolling on TikTok and Instagram. Ouch, I know, but growth begins when honesty begins. Complaining feels productive, action creates results. The girls who transform their lives are not always more talented, they are simply willing to do what others keep postponing. Small actions repeated daily, that's where confidence comes from, not motivation. You stay silent when you should speak. Being respectful doesn't mean being voiceless. Some girls stay silent when someone hurts them, disrespects them, crosses a line, or spreads lies about them because they don't want conflict. But silence can sometimes teach people that their behavior is acceptable. Says your voice matters. You don't have to be rude. You don't have to scream, but you can speak firmly, calmly, and clearly. Respectful Muslima knows when to stay quiet, but she also knows when to speak, and that balance is powerful. You accept repeated disrespect. Everyone makes mistakes, but repeated disrespect is a choice. If someone continuously lies, ignores, uses, or humiliates you and you keep accepting it, you depend too much on people. You depend on people for happiness, for motivation, for validation, and for emotional stability. And whenever they leave, you fall apart because your foundation was built on people, not on Allah. Dear sis, people change, people leave, people disappoint, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never abandons his servants. The stronger your connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala becomes, the less desperate you will feel for human validation, and that's when true confidence begins. Not when everyone stays, but when you know you will be okay even if they don't. You let emotion control you. You feel sad, so you stop working. You feel unmotivated, so you quit. You feel insecure, so you hide. You feel rejected, so you give up. The problem is not emotions. Emotions are normal. The problem is allowing emotions to become your leader. Strong Muslims feel emotions, but they don't obey every emotion because feelings change, goals remain, purpose remains, Allah remains. Discipline means doing what matters, even your feelings disagree, and that changes everything. You chase people who pull away. This one breaks hearts. Someone becomes distant, replies become cold, effort disappears, and instead of stepping back, you chase harder. More text, more attention, more anxiety. Dear says, the more you chase, the more exhausted you become. The right people don't require endless chasing. Relationships should have mutual effort. Mutual respect, mutual care. Stop running after people who keep showing you they don't want to stay. Your energy is too valuable for that. You don't know when to walk away. Sometimes the strongest move is not holding on, it's letting go. Walking away from toxic friendships, walking away from disrespect, walking away from situations that constantly steal your peace. Many girls stay because they are afraid of being alone, but loneliness is temporary. Constant disrespect is damaging. Never become so afraid of losing people that you lose yourself because protecting your peace is not weakness, it's wisdom. You forget your true worth, and this might be the most important reason of all. You forget who you are. You forget whose creation you are. You forget your value, your dignity, and your purpose. Start measuring yourself through followers, likes, comments, attention, relationships, beauty standards, but your worth was never created by people and it can never be taken away by people. My dear beautiful sister, Allah created you with purpose. You are not here to beg for validation. You are not here to shrink yourself for acceptance. You are not here to chase people who can't see your value. You were created to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to grow, to learn, to become the woman He created you to be. And the moment you truly understand that, everything changes. The girl who knows her worth doesn't chase, doesn't beg, doesn't shrink herself. She walks with quiet confidence because she knows my value comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not people's opinions. If you saw yourself in some of these habits, you don't feel guilty, feel grateful because awareness is the first step towards change. The fact that you are watching this video means you are already becoming more self aware, more confident, more intentional, and more aligned with the woman you want to become. Remember, you don't need everyone's approval. You don't need to prove your worth. You don't need to shrink yourself to be accepted. Protect your peace, protect your boundaries, strengthen your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and watch how your entire life begins to change. Comment below respect starts with me. If you are on this journey of becoming a stronger, more confident Muslimah while staying connected to Allah, subscribe to Prime Muslimah and join us for the next step of your transformation. I will see you in the next video, inshallah.